What's going on, Shady people, or Nexus people if you're watching it on NumbNexus' channel, but I'm actually here with my opponent. We just had our GBA match, and Nexus, say hello to everyone.
Hi!
See, Nexus is here, and if you can, hit that like button no matter whose channel you're on. Show some Shady Nexus love to it, because the match that you guys saw earlier today, or yesterday, or whenever, GBA Week 2 match, Nexus, that match.
That match was so good!
That was such a good match, and we are here to say that these are the kind of matches we look forward to having and forward to you guys watching. The ones that are hacksless and you guys saw at the beginning of my commentary, I said, I don't want any hacks in this match. This is Nexus, his good friend. I don't want this to happen, so let's just have a clean match. And that's what, was it a clean match?
It was a pretty squeaky clean match, man. That was a damn good match. The mind games were real.
The mind games were so real. Seriously, if you're seeing this video right now and you haven't watched it yet, just pause it.
Just go watch it.
Go watch it. It'll be. I'm sure the link to each side of our video is going to be in the description. Just go watch one of them, and then come back because we're going to talk about it really quick. Because there's a few points that Nexus and I want to bring up. So Nexus, what's the first thing when you think about that match?
Let's talk about the first thing. First thing, I saw the Manectric on the team, and everything in my gut dropped. That thing obliterates everything. But the first thing that happened. I want to say it was when I put up the rocks on the Golbat, and then I knew you were gonna defog because you had absolutely no reason to get out of there. You didn't want rocks being up, so I pulled out to the Bisharp, baiting that, got the Defiant boost, and overkilled the hell out of that Golbat with that knockout.
That was insane. Like, seriously, you guys saw my commentary. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna go for Defog, and Bisharp comes in, and it's fine. And then I see Defiant, and I'm like, oh. And I was like, I'm done. I said, I'm done. I'm done. That's a +2 Bisharp.
It was insane, man. What's an SD?
Exactly. It's SD. It's not even when you get like if Mega Manectric comes in, you get Intimidate, and you only get +1. No, you got a straight up SD.
I got an SD right there, man. I was literally jumping up on my bed, man. I was going nuts.
That was probably the play of the game, honestly, because that was just the most. Oh my gosh, you're so tactful.
It was like it was looking bad for me. I was down 6-4. She was Shady having 4, and I was Shady having 6, and I'm having 4. Didn't know what to do, so I had to play really reckless. It worked out.
It worked out incredibly, and I to be honest, I guess I forgot. Now that I'm thinking back, if my Golbat outsped your Bisharp with that Super Fang, that means that my Breloom would have outsped your Bisharp.
Tis true.
I didn't even so I didn't even have to go for the Spore. Because I was gonna bring up the next thing we were gonna bring up is when Nexus went for Sucker Punch. And when you guys saw my commentary, I'm sure Shady was talking about it too, or he's gonna talk about it. I was debating on whether or not, because I'm not max speed Breloom. I'm adamant.
Oh, you're not?
I'm adamant.
Oh, then I would have definitely outsped. Holy crap!
But my Breloom is faster than my Golbat. I think. I gotta check.
Because no, Golbat has like base 90 speed. It's pretty fast.
Yeah, no, it is pretty fast. It is pretty fast. So I'm gonna double check to see which speed is faster. But yeah, at that point, if I had gone for Mach Punch and my Breloom was slower, I would have died to a Sucker Punch. 1 HP. I mean, what's 1 HP to a Sucker Punch?
True, you would have died.
So,
true. Which I did Sucker Punch, predicting that. But in the back of my head, Spore was there. I thought it may have been a little obvious. I was gonna go for the Iron Head, but you know,
it's one of those. It's one of those 50-50. Just, I mean, it's not like a bad play. It's just the prediction that happened. It's just the play that happened. It's not so much.
That's definitely a mind game in a nutshell. I mean, you have to choose between one or the other.
Yep, it was so good. And then I would say the other big play, you could talk about it with the Slow King. You were talking about Slow King and Mienshao.
Oh, with the Slowbro, yeah, with the Slowbro. Okay, so I had like, I want to say around 90 HP. It was in the yellow zone, half health, about 45% on a Mamoswine. And I completely knew that it was an offensive Slowbro, but at the same time I didn't. I thought it was my defensive Slowbro. So you brought in the Mamoswine. I was really confused because I could have just killed it. So I'm like, all right, let's kill it. I stayed in foolishly when I could have just either sacked the Mienshao or the Bisharp on it to get Regenerator off. It's the only thing that stopped the Scarf Darmanitan, which would plow through holes. But he ends up getting a crit with the EQ. Didn't matter at all because it does like 121 HP regardless. And it just went. That's where it went downhill. That's where it was like guaranteed Shady won.
That was the moment. I even said in my commentary, as soon as that turn where you had your Mienshao in, because we played those mind games with Darmanitan versus Mienshao twice. The first time I went for U-turn, I overpredicted, and then you stayed in with your Mienshao and you high jump kicked my incoming Manectric and it died. Second time me and Chad was in, I went for Flare Blitz, and you went out into Slowbro, or it was a Slowbro or Slow King? It was Slowbro, right?
It was Slowbro,
yeah.
Slowbro
went out to Slowbro, and then he ate that up like nothing. And then the third time, I was there, and I'm like, all right, so last time he switched out, so he's probably gonna stay in. And then I'm like, no, Nexus knows that. He knows that, so he's gonna switch out again, so I gotta go for U-turn. So that was the moment that I actually said, all right, I can go on to Mamoswine, I know I outspeed, and I know EQ kills no matter what, so I got this. And I figured I was like, either A, he was gonna sacrifice Slow King, Bisharp, or Manchow. I figured you wouldn't sacrifice Bisharp because you don't wanna sacrifice any sleep fodder, but at that point, it wouldn't have mattered, I guess, because Breloom took all of them out. But I was like, I can go for EQ. I'm killing something right now. Either it's Slow King or Manchow. Either way, honestly, I was glad you went into I was actually upset you stayed in with the Slow King because I wanted you to go into Manchow because my Breloom was so afraid of that fake out. Like I couldn't have my Breloom in there.
Yeah, I wanted to keep the Misha around just for that priority fake out, you know?
Exactly. So that's why I figured you did sacrifice the Slowbro. Because I mean, either way, you know, it was an uphill battle. That's what happens when you're an expansion team. But that was a heck of a match.
That was a hell of a game. Because in my head, if that thing was defensive, I could have probably lived that. Because I calced it. I could have lived with like 10%.
Yep.
And like just gone for like a surf and knocked it out. But I completely forgot that I'm like a modest offensive assault vest Slowbro.
Jeez. Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea.
See, I was so scared of the Mega Manectric that I packed Assault Vest on it as a 2 KOs Assault Vest, and I packed Hidden Power Ground, and I put in enough special attack IVs or EVs to just one-shot it.
That's insane. Oh my goodness. See, that's what the GBA is about right there. That's that hard counter. Like, find that one Pokemon in bonus team. Honestly,
yeah, we counter here in the GBA.
Yeah, that's the way it works. I didn't mention it, but I was afraid of the Mega Gardevoir pre-match. Like I knew you was bringing like Mega Gardevoir pops my team. That's why I had to pack the Breloom. I figured I would spore it, but then when I was running calcs, I was like, oh, Bullet Seed one-shots it as long as you get 3. Actually, you know that's interesting. I was running when I was running calcs pre-game. I was running with an. Oh, I am running it. Yeah, I'm running an Adamant. I was running calcs with an Adamant. Oh, for some reason, it says, does Bullet Seed always do 3 hits?
No, it does 2 hits usually, but it's like 2 to 5.
It's 2 to 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe for some reason damage calc, because decalc says it's a guaranteed 1 KO, but it had to hit 3 times for it to kill, so there was a chance it wouldn't kill.
Well, I mean, I ran max HP, max defense.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It didn't have much of the limelight in the battle. I think it got quickly O-code by something I can't remember.
Yeah, in this battle, the Bullet Seed took it out in one shot. You used what do you call it? Moonblast took my Breloom down to 1 HP.
Brought to the sash, yeah.
Yep. And realistically,
snap! Now that I look back at it, I should have debonded.
I mean, yeah, but you probably didn't because of the spore. Because Bisharp wasn't asleep yet.
Yeah, I thought you were going to spore, so I'm just like, all right. I don't know if synchronize still worked with spore or not. Like, I don't know if that goes in out with sleep, but I thought that I could synchronize off the sleep. I don't know if it works like that.
Oh, you know, because then when you Mega Evolve, you lose your synchronize and you have your pixelate ability. So.
Oh, I have pixelate.
Yeah. See, I think what I should have done is I either should have gone for Rock Tomb because then I would have outsped your Gardevoir the following turn. Like instead of risking the Bullet Seed, hitting 3 times, I should have either gone for Spore or Rock Tomb. But you know what? Game happened. That was a clean game.
It happened. It was a super clean game. Really clean. You didn't even like bring that balloon back out. Darmanitan kind of cleaned it up.
Yeah, dude, I actually talked about that in my commentary because I wanted to get Breloom. I wanted to get Breloom really high as far as stats go in the GBA, and I was like, well, you know, I could just bring the Breloom out right now while Bisharp is sleeping. And then I was like, you know what? This is Nexus. I'm not gonna play any games. First of all, he could wake up the following turn, and if he is faster, Sucker Punch would end the game. So I did play it safe, but I also didn't want to be that guy and be like, oh, yeah, let me get Breloom to get as many kills.
Dude, in my commentary, I prayed to the base god that I would wake up first turn because I've never woken up first turn with anything. My Bisharp was Javon was just too sleepy.
Javon was just sleepy, man. He must have had some food or something. He had the itis. I don't know what was happening.
He must have had that itis, that belly rumbling.
True. All right, yo. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this post game analysis with Nexus. I'm gonna have actually, I don't think I'm gonna have a single one. There's really no reason to have a single one because we talked about everything. I'm not going to have one by myself. So this is going to be the post-game analysis for my game this week. I bring them every week. Make sure you guys go sub to whoever you're not sub to because you're watching this on both channels, right?
Yeah, you're watching this on both channels. If you don't know Johnny, if you don't know don't know him, and you don't know what YouTube is, check him out.
And if you don't know who NumbNexus is, he's the cat with Azumarill Bleezes as his mascot. So you got to go check him out. Represent. And that's going to be it.
Pip, pip.
Cheerio.